Okay, gentlemen, I give you instructions. I want you to obey the commands and protect yourselves at all times. Right now, we're going to call it right here on the red, on the left letters, on here, underneath the lettering. All right? Give me a clean fight, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Top it up. Let's go to work. That's why I pointed down. Okay.
So Brandon Moore, first fight in a new promotional deal, looking to make the most of it. See flawless victory tattooed on his midsection. Looking for a knockout win here tonight against that man, Skylar Lacy, 30-year-old from Indianapolis, Indiana. Mentioned a go-to sparring partner for some of the world's best. And during his time in the Team Combat League, that we mentioned has been helping keeping him busy. Been in there with the likes of Jerry Forrest, Brandon Clayton, and Michael Coffey. Staying busy in a different way.
Long reach. It's trying to take much to get a knockout here. You can see that Lacy's looking for that laser-like right hand right there. That's the one he's looking for. Moore better start moving his head a little bit more, not reach a stationary target. Lacy doesn't throw that many shots, but when he does throw it, he puts a lot of power behind that right hand.
That is the key to victory for him. Is that he was told when he was young, a right hand will take you around the clock, jab will take you around the world.
That jab needs to come from the chin. You can't keep that lead left hand down like that because he leaves an opening for a big right hand by Moore. Some fighters are comfortable fighting with their hand down like that, but Lacy fights the entire fight that way with that hand down. It's a bad habit.
Right hands to the body. Getting tangled up there as we're inside the final minute of round one. Both these guys have faced decent opposition here with the Torres fight. Brandon Moore, Lacy. Last time out, they professional boxing match against George Arias. He really did enough to beat Arias. So he had one loss on his resume going into that fight. It's another situation, guys, where Lacy knows he's the B-side in this fight. He swears he's not going to leave any chance. We saw some real animosity between these two at the final press conference. Lacy had Moore by the collar, almost had him in a chokehold with both hands. I think the animosity is flowing more from Lacy's side than it's Moore. He was the one engaging in that kind of show.
Hands are free.
Stiff jab there
punch it in. There you go. Punch it in.
Punch it in. Into that one.
Break. All right,
seconds tick away in the opening round.
Time.
Sit down. Listen, calm down. Hey, B, you gotta settle down, B. Nice and calm. Good. Put your arm down. Relax. Drop that jab. Step to the right. Step to your right. Put straight right hand. Don't get into it on crazy punching and overreaching. Relax. Jab on the right hand. Jab over that right hand and be calm. Control. Okay? When we work done, just be calm. Calm yourself. All right? Take a rinse. Nice and calm, baby. Nice and calm. Right. There you go. That's good.
See Charles Whitaker in the corner. Brandon Moore, former 154-pound contender, who's really worked these last couple of training camps at polishing the game of Brandon Moore. He's obviously got some athleticism, got some spring, a little bit of power, but definitely needs some polish. That's what Whitaker says he's working. Sergio, I went back into the stats, and Charles Whitaker was coming to the back.
Good fighter, too much risk, not enough reward for me.
I called the Charles Whitaker NBC Sports Fight Nuts. Jab and body there from Brandon Moore. Skylar Lacy missing with that big right hand.
Both these guys need to start establishing that jab. That's what Moore's doing right now. Lacy just needs to keep that left hand up and pop the jab himself. He's a slightly taller fighter. He has a slightly taller reach. Use that reach. And now we need to set up that long right hand. That's the right hand he's looking for. You gotta hide it behind that jab.
And so that's the conundrum of fighters like Lacy who like to have that low lead hand. They like the added vision that they have in terms of punches coming at them, but at the same time, it's harder to disguise your racket.
It's hard to disguise the right hand. Not only that, but he doesn't have the calmness. Lacy doesn't have the hand speed to be able to have the luxury to be jabbing from that low. Not only that, but you're opening up your chest and your belly, so Moore should be jabbing down to that torso area of Lacy. That's going to open up the headshots as well.
He's landed very well on the U.S. National Amateur Circuit in a short time. Skylar Lacy, a national Golden Gloves winner.
Yeah, jab that Moore landed right in the chest. Those are effective shots, or annoying shots. When you land them, the more you don't want to get hit by them, you start blocking. Lacy will start blocking them and open up the shot at first.
Let him go. Punch it in.
Jab to the gut seems harmless, man, but the more you start doing it, it starts getting to you.
See, look at that football background from Skylar Lacy there. Kind of a run block right into Brandon Moore. The backside of Brandon Moore almost landed his whole military table.
All right, we'll stop that right now.
Two big men.
Go away on the clinches, all right? Here we
Two
go.
big men, he clips the lighting here. I mean, I didn't see nothing. I thought they were going to fall.
Sergio, you saw your light flash before your eyes as Brandon Moore came towards you.
The closer these guys got, the bigger they got.
About 600 total pounds heading our way. Lucky they're in the center of the ring and not in the flat.
Let him go. Stop it. Watch that. Hold on. Keep your head up. Let's go.
The crowd here in the North Financial Center going a little bit restless with these clinches. As Moore places the right hand on the body. Skylar Lacy wrapping him up once more right above us. Yeah, if I'm Steve Willis, I'm getting in there with this. I don't want to let these guys hold on to each other for 10, 15 seconds at a time. Just missing the right hand right at the bell.
All right.
Right here, right over it.
When you're coming in on those ropes, don't put your head down so you can wrap around you. Bump your hold. All right, we got to stop that.
All right, calm down. Bump that jab. Bump that disc right.
Not going to land. You have to clean them up with the three. Yeah. You understand me? When you throw your feint, 2-3. Feint the jab, 2-3. You got to draw reactions right now.
Everything shows that too, but it's got to be straight.
Every second and third shot is landing. Do you understand me? So land up on the 2s and 3s. Okay? The second and third shots are landing.
You always have it.
So 2-3 what?
2-3 whatever. 2-3 whatever. 2-1 whatever. Yeah, that's it. That 2 starts. That key
Both
is the key.
the right
That's
advice. You
straight
gotta use
right
that
hand.
jab. I know it sounds simple, but that's what you gotta do as a big man. That opens up everything. These guys are both, the technique is flawed. You gotta go back to the ABCs of boxing. Stick that long jab, and that's gonna set up everything.
Yeah, I say this is a compliment. Cole's out here checking it out. You always see him show up in kind of random circles.
He's a hell of a trainer. He's a damn good fighter, and he's a good watcher.
Round 3 underway, and the action picking up in the early moments. At least momentarily.
Punch your head. Punch it in. Punch it in. Punch it in. Punch it in.
Never been gifted enough to be leading in with left hooks and with straight right hands. They gotta go into the front with the jab.
Come on now.
Keep it real simple. Jab, 1-2, jab. Your opponent's about to run into something.
See, when these guys are in clinches third certain Steve Willis is crediting them with attributes I don't think they have. Right? Like punch out.
Punch it out. Let him go.
You have a good point. These guys aren't meant for inside fighting. They're too big, they're too long.
Whoever first, you're going to take it, all right? They both hold us.
Go for it. Stop.
Not only that, but in most clinches, guys, I mean, you're not going to move a D1 offensive line. Skylar Lacy is going to walk through the ropes every time. Now Moore, good right hand landed there by Moore. One shot with right hands. Gets wrapped up immediately. Just a messy style matchup thus far.
Come on now.
Lacy doesn't know how to respond when he gets hit. You can tell that he's the one that's not accustomed to getting punched like that. He hasn't been boxing too long, so when he gets hit, his initial instinct is to turn his back.
You mentioned this very much is a matchup of converted athletes.
Punch it in. Punch it in. Punch it in.
Oh my goodness. Cameraman just gets knocked off the apron. Shout out to the zone cameraman back on his feet. And the crowd appreciates the effort.
Okay? Whoever holds next, gotta catch that point.
That's the first time I see the cameraman out like that. Knocked down and back on the cameras.
Back. Down.
Someone give that man a raise. Brandon Moore now on the attack with 45 seconds remaining. And this one is getting out of hand. That right hand from Brandon Moore really starting to find a home.
Good body shot there by Lacy. Whoever decides to go to the body, it's in the opening there. It's going to be the opening to the body. There it is right there. See? Lacy taking advantage of that body shot right there.
Falling short with that right hand. Brandon Moore looking for the counter. 10 seconds remain in a bizarre third round. Saw one knockdown off the cameraman.
Stop! Stop!
I need body work. Touch the body. Go touch the body. Go shoot to the body, 3 upstairs. You understand me?
Hand left hook. Those punches are there. Relax.
All right, fellas, here you're going to see the very first knockdown of the fight. Lacy coming in, backing up against the ropes, and there goes the cameraman. Off the dais, straight backwards, lands on his back, but he was up well before 10 and back in position before the start of the round.
Down goes the cameraman. And he waves at the other cameras. Shout out to the cameraman. Look at him.
Take it down. Take it down.
Well, Paul, one of the stars of the evening. We made a couple of pro wrestling references. That was a Mick Foley bump off the ring apron down to the concrete floor. Oh, the toughest cameraman in the business. As round 4 begins. Skylar Lacy, you got to start trying to find adjustments here. That right hand took on its hold in that last round.
We're starting to aim at the chest and the midsection of Lacy. That's very smart. Very smart because that's not only going to put you in range to land that right hand, but that's also backing up the bigger men. Big men hate getting pushed back like that. No matter how athletic Lacy is, he's not accustomed to fighting backwards. He's not athletic enough, not gifted enough with his feet like that. So pushing him back with that jab sounds easy, but doing the right thing.
Double the jab now.
Punch it in. Punch it in. Punch it in. Punch it in. Hands up. Punch it in.
Every time they go to the ropes, guys, I'm thinking they're going to the top.
See, you can see how Lacy doesn't know how to react when he's under attack. He has to turn his back.
There goes that. Let him go, Sky.
Not really able
Let him go,
to
Sky.
get his right hand
Stop.
involved.
Last one. Last time I see. Last time.
You see both these guys get warned by referee Steve Wells, but the last 2 rounds, it's pretty clear that Lewis is directing his
it. Let him go. Stop. Time.
This is going to be a point, I imagine.
Come here. One.
He's taking a point away from Brandon Moore.
I told you. I'm not talking no more. One.
I don't know how you take a point away from Brandon Moore in this situation.
I thought they were going to take the point away from Lacy.
100%. Skylar Lacy is the one pressing him up against the rope. Brandon Moore is just reacting to him there. That is a tough point deduction. And Brandon Moore and his team will justifiably feel that was unjust. Unless there's a quick call to make up for it, to penalize Skylar Lacy. Well, there's a right hand to penalize Skylar Lacy, and another one just misses over the top.
And the reason that right hand landed because he threw a jab downstairs. Threw a jab to the belly. That got Lacy to block it. The right hand opened up. That punch will land again.
Stop. Time. Over there. Go over there. Here. One.
There it is.
One. Both it. Back up. Timing.
Points deducted from both Moore and Lacy. Chris Mannix, good luck with your scorecard tabulations. There's the right hand from Lacy to the body. Things just as messy as ever at the end of the round.
Go.
Let's go, bro.
Relax. You're in shape. Relax. Yeah, go punch it. You let him out work, that's all. Bro, what's up? This is tonight's your night.
Well, this will be a very different looking fight. The three-weight world champion, Shakur Stevenson, is set to mount the latest defense of his title at Riyadh Season's The Last Crescendo against rising prospect Floyd Schofield, live on DAZN pay-per-view on February 22nd. As we look back at the pair of point deductions for the previous round.
So let's take a look at the first one that was given to Brandon Moore. He's got a hold around his arms around Lacy, but it's Lacy that has him pushed up against the ropes. When they broke them up there, Sergio, I thought for sure he was going to take the point away from Skylar Lacy. Instead, gives it to Brandon Moore. Next time around, Skylar Lacy is the one getting the point deduction. So very sloppy in there in the first half of this fight.
Look, I love the fact that Steve Lewis is trying to take control of this sloppy fight, so I'm glad that he took away points from both of them.
Round 5 underway. Shots landing. Early going here from Brandon Moore. All right, Chris Mannix, have fun with the math on this one. How do you have this one scored?
For the purposes of this scorecard, I've got a 38-36 in favor of Brandon Moore. I gave Skylar Lacy that first round, got him a tough round. Since then, Brandon Moore has controlled the 2-point deductions, one apiece in that fourth round. Round that was won by Brandon Moore. So on my card, 38-36 in favor of the once-beaten Brandon Moore.
The right hand there from Brandon Moore. Over and go. Lacy steps back in with the right hand to the body.
That's the reason he's able
Punch it out. All right. Break. Step back. All right.
He doesn't know how to clinch it properly, so it looks sloppy. It looks like he's trying to fall over his opponent when he's tired. You know, it will serve more right to start just digging the body of Lacy, taking the win out of him, taking legs out of him, take everything out of him. Body shots.
That counter right hand
Break.
is really going to work over those last 4 rounds.
Perhaps as Lacy is starting to tire, he's
Go
in
home.
range for
Come
that
on
right
now.
hand. Worked a little bit more often in the early rounds. Lacy was able to clinch, make it lean out of the way. I mean, the clinches are still happening, but the right hands are landing with a little more regularity.
Lacy's going to get another point.
All right. Just don't look. You gotta stop home. Both of them. All right. I didn't come here to take points. All right. Let's get to work, man. Let's go.
Well, if Steve Willis doesn't like a fight, something's wrong.
Shot there by Lacy, but see, he doesn't know how to respond when he's tired. That's the thing.
Whoa! Stop! Stop! Time! You're not fighting night. One. I understand, but you gotta keep rocking around. You don't keep rocking around. It's over, man. Come on now. Time in.
It's probably not going to get much better for Skylar Lacy. He's in his first scheduled 10-round fight. The fatigue is probably going to continue to set in. It wouldn't surprise me if he continues to beholden to see this fight go on.
I totally agree. He just doesn't know how to fight tired.
Come on, Sky.
Goodness. Nearly went through the ropes on that.
Fighting tired, there's an art to it. There's a skill to it that you got to master. These guys haven't been boxing long enough, especially Skylar Lacy. Doesn't know how to respond, doesn't know how to act when he falls off balance, and he's only going to get more tired. We're halfway into this fight. I don't see this fight going the distance. Someone's going to get disqualified or something. I just don't see it.
You did say at the beginning of this fight you didn't see it going the distance, but maybe not this way.
Maybe not that way. Someone's getting disqualified.
I understand what's going on. He's pressing on you, but you can't wrap your arms, okay? I understand that. I understand. I'm dealing with that. But you can't wrap either, okay?
Listen, B. Just control you. Control. Just control. Control that jab. You're reaching. You're trying so hard. So you touch him with the jab, the right hand is there. You give him a second to get away. Bang, bang, bang. Come back with the hook and throw the right hand behind.
Progressive Shields getting gloved up in the back. Our main event coming up next, the Globe taking on Danielle Perkins, the undisputed heavyweight title on the line. A woman who has a biopic about her on streaming services now. I mean, this feels like a movie scene coming back home to Flint, Michigan, with the undisputed heavyweight title on the line. The crowd is going to erupt for that one. Guys, I get Steve Willis wanting to be fair to both sides, but I don't see Brandon Morgan landing at all in these exchanges. He's got a big 6'7", nearly 300-pound man bearing down on him.
Good body shot.
Come on now, Sky. Let him go.
Let him go.
Let him go. Let him go, Sky.
He started off this front, jabbing the body, digging the body. That's getting Lacy uncomfortable. Lacy does not like those body shots, doesn't know how to respond.
I got you. I see both of you.
Steve Willis intently watching Skylar Lacy right now. You're right, Chris. He's trying to be equitable in terms of warnings, but there again, initiated by Skylar Lacy. What are you supposed to do in that situation?
No hold.
It's the first time I've heard a referee warn a fighter don't hold when they're standing in that range.
No hold.
There again. Someone's trying to preemptively warn Skylar Lacy not to come in and wrap her into
No hold. No hold.
If I'm Brandon Moore right now,
No hold.
I don't think I'm
All right, step back. Clean break. Clean break. Clean break. All right, keep your head up.
Lacy's just standing there. He is an easy target for a jab. Keep popping that jab and wait for him to come crashing in, try to time him with that right hand.
That's exactly all he needs to do is jab the chest in the belly. The opponent, Lacy's about to play into a right hand.
Here we go. All right,
He's
break.
tired.
Get back.
His technique is failing him. He doesn't know how to respond when he's tired. A jab to the chest and gut is all more needs right there.
No hold. Here we go. Break. Step back. Step back. Step back. All right, break. All right, easy. Step back.
Energy in the arena right now, somewhere between restless and annoyed with the proceedings right now. And the right hand from Skylar Lacy.
Punch it up. Right. Step back. All right. All right.
That's an opportunity for Skylar Lacy.
Step back. You're free.
Step back. He landed a clean right hand. If he had a chance to follow it up there, he might have been able to do some damage. Big left hook there from Brandon Moore. Maybe the best shot of the fight thus far.
Shit. Hey. Hey, DJ, hand me that water. Hand me that water.
understand?
Yes.
No more being timid and backing up. Stop closing. Keep waiting for your close in now. You understand me? Double jabs. Follow with the right.
One of the best pure action fighters on the planet, Eduardo Rocky Hernandez, will continue his climb towards another title shot. The ring number 10 junior lightweight contender takes on the countryman Rene Teles-Guiron atop a February 28th show in the Auditorio of Guelaguetza in Oaxaca, Mexico. Live here on DAZN.
There you see Moore just barely missed 2 big punches right now. He has the right idea. The fact that Lacy's technique's out the window. He's flawed. He's ready to get picked apart right now. It just takes one big shot. Moore has the right idea, but if he continues aiming at the chest, those big punches up top will open up.
No! Let him go! Break! All right, good. Watch your way out. Good.
Landed that same counter left.
That's what I want you to do.
Starting to find a home for it.
Punch it in there.
Chris Mannix, how do you have this?
Don't push him, Sky.
Yeah, really on Brandon Moore.
All right, stop.
10-8 round,
Stop.
Take it away. Steve Willis just can't get control of Skylar Lacy at this point. 1 point for the referee. Well, that's the word right there, disqualified. What would do disqualify a fighter that won't stop holding and is really just making this wrestling?
I still believe that's what's going to happen. I just don't see this fight. And there's a long way to go. And this man is exhausted. Skylar Lacy is exhausted.
And the first time when Steve Willis introduced that word, Lacy now turning his back. This morning, Brandon Moore out to hit him behind the head.
How big and strong you are. I don't care if you come from the football world, it's a physical sport. This is a physically taxing sport, but it's mental as well. You gotta learn how to fight tired. You gotta learn how to fight when you're hurt. You gotta learn how to fight through all circumstances. Skylar Lacy is lost right now. He doesn't know what to do. He's too tired and fatigued.
It's got to be great. Let him go. As we mentioned, good fight against George Arias.
They're not disqualified.
His past suggests he's been in with some pretty good fighters in sparring. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Says he's been in camps with all these guys, but this looks like a very amateurish fighter.
Yeah, when you're in sparring, you just get a big body in front of you. You know, whenever you're fighting, he's 6'6", 6'7". You don't care how good they are. Just get a body to give you work. You know, it's basically a punching back the legs that you're paying.
Hands are free. Hands are free. Go. All right, let him go. There you go. You're tired.
Brandon Moore is spending a lot of his time just guarding against Lynch here and trying to prevent being pushed over the top rope. I honestly don't know what Steve Willis is waiting for at this point. Final 20 seconds of the ring.
And they need to disqualify Skylar Lacy. He's not fighting. He's doing more wrestling, just pushing back.
Booze here at the North Financial Center. Tell the story.
Now you gotta let you allowed him to put you on the rope. You're not doing anything on the rope to get him off. You gotta get him off. All right, remember, he's not wrapping around. As long as you got your hands free, all right?
Brandon, listen. This guy's ready to go. You carrying him. You carrying him.
From here to here. Do you understand? Anywhere it lands from here to here.
Hey, listen.
You gotta go first.
Listen.
Stop fucking lunging in, bro.
Straight to the body.
Stop lunging in. He's moving. Just hold your ground and throw your
Right
shit.
here to the
Get
solar
fucking falling in. Don't. You gotta stop it with the
Head
body, bro.
Listen to coach.
You can knock him the fuck out. Just say we can fuck out and catch him. Right hand hook. Right hand hook.
I told him he's got to fight you. He's pulling me in. Lean on you like that. He's got to fight you off.
Yeah.
I understand that. I understand that. But when you grabs, that's a different deal.
I need this round.
He's going with the hand grab.
Throw the fucking right hand.
All right, let's go.
Say where you are.
You know, with all due respect to Steve Willis, a very good referee in this game, I don't get admonishing Brandon Moore at all in this situation. Skylar Lacy is just crashing into him. The only thing that's stopping Brandon Moore from coming straight through the ropes is just holding on to him.
There you go. That's the only thing that needs to
Hold
happen.
it, bro. You're holding. I can't let it go anymore. But you're holding, man. You're holding once you get there. Once you keep your hands on, you can go. Let's go. Time it.
He's smothering, he's holding, he's pushing, he's using his body weight. He's not fighting. He's doing everything but boxing.
This fight is truly devolving into an embarrassment.
I knew that was coming.
Goodness!
I knew that was coming.
He went through the table, and you know what?
Disqualify these guys, man.
This fight should have been stopped 2 rounds ago. How embarrassing is it that this fight has been allowed to continue? 12. So this fight devolved into a wrestling match. And just like we see in many wrestling matches, the announce tables have been broken. Just an unbelievable scene here in Flint, and one that we could see coming from round 2 onwards. It just really is remarkable to me that this fight was allowed to continue past the 5th or the 6th round.
We all saw this coming, and it happened. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. We were talking about pro wrestling earlier. This is literally the WWE right now, what we're watching and experiencing.
But again, outside of flagrant blows behind the head or illegal blows, I don't know that I've seen someone try that hard to get disqualified.
Skylar Lacy didn't come to box. He didn't even come to fight. He came to wrestle, and that's exactly what he did.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay here as our announce table is getting a little work here. And this is the kind of move that we've seen over and over and over again over the course of the last few rounds. Skylar Lacy just pressing the action, pushing Brandon Moore against the ropes, and eventually they get right through him. Well, we're also waiting to see what the official ruling will be. The fighters were given that 20 count on the floor. Brandon Moore kind of rolled back in at the count of 18, almost like pro wrestling.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. 20 count in pro boxing. I've seen it in wrestling, and you just if you go back into the canvas, you go back into the ring, you're the winner.
Well, the official ruling from Steve Willis at the time was that Skylar Lacy was out. That was his ruling in that moment. Right. We'll see how it's officially ruled. Thomas Triber is going to give it to us in a moment. But this is going to go down as a win for Brandon Moore. Just an astonishing scene here in Flint. After rounds and rounds of utter chaos, we certainly got something memorable, Chris, out of a fight that could have been as forgetful as possible. Yeah, forgettable as possible. I mean, honestly, this was probably the most likely outcome once we saw the way this fight was devolving. Really, from the 2nd or 3rd round on, it became just a battle of holding, with Skylar Lacy pushing Brandon Moore against the ropes. The referee in this case was blaming some of those exchanges on Brandon Moore. I didn't see it. I just thought Brandon Moore kind of holding on for dear life. So something like this didn't happen in the early part of this fight. Inevitably, they both go through the ropes, crashing through the announce table, which as we speak is still being put back together. I'm not sure it's going to be. This announce table might be toast. We might be standing tonight, guys.
That fight was so bad, it was somewhat ugly and entertaining.
All right, let's throw it up to Thomas Treiber. Let's forget about this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 51 seconds of round number 8. Our referee in charge, Steve Willis, disqualifies the blue corner for unsportsmanlike conduct. Therefore, your winner, and now the IBF USBA Heavyweight Champion, Brandon O.J. Bam Moore.
Well, in unforgettable fashion, Brandon Moore remains in the win column. As we are trying to get our announce position repaired here. Brandon Moore, obviously disappointed with what's going on. You're seeing what's happening. Look at Sergio Mora working overtime.
He's holding a monitor up right now.
No, Alina Birch is the one doing everything.
The MVP of the evening.
Yes, he is.
Just a disaster here ringside. That's right.
Alina, wave to the camera.
Alina finally gets her on-cam moment here in Flint as we tidy things up here. I thought the Royal Rumble was last night. As we take a look at tonight's fight card, it's the one you've been waiting for. Coming up next, the